don't really pay attention to personality. They don't really like to attune to the personality. They don't attune to the personality. They are happy when we attune to them, but they don't really want to attune to us until we've raised our consciousness. So don't expect those to come to you. The ones that come to us are our archangels, the guardian angels, and these four other ones that represent the orders.
When you say the archangels and the archangels of the elements, you mean the same?
Those are the same, yes. Thank you. They work in our bodies. The orders, so archangels and Michaels, they work in our bodies. They work in the plants. They work in the animals. That's their job. Our personality is not their job. The guardian angel's job is to care for the personality. And of course the guardian angel is in at one, not just attunement, but at one with us. And this is why you heard Daskalos say he's ego-fied with us. Well, what's that mean? It just means he's in at one with us.
And with God at the same time?
What's that?
And with God at the same time?
Sure. It never comes out of its connection with God. That's why it's so beneficial to us. And Daskalos always gives the example of two flames together. They're two, they're one, but you pull them apart and you see they're two, but they're really one. So this guardian is come with us from the very first incarnation. The moment God said, let us create man our image, all these archangels and Metathrons come and into their work with us. And they stay with us until we no longer need them, which means when we return to the worlds of beingness. Now this is another point. A teacher, a master, can help you all the way through there. But once you reach that level, you don't need them. Nobody can help you anymore because you know it. You're there. So there, even an advanced researcher of truth only can help you up to the noetical level. That's what I'm trying to say. Beyond that, you know it. You don't need any help. And your guardian, you don't need the guardian anymore because you've made it. So it returns back. I mean, it doesn't totally return back because you return back to the worlds of existence. It still helps you. But you don't need its help like you do before you get self-realized. And the beautiful thing is he's at one without us without being affected by our weaknesses. Just like if you hold a mirror up to a piece of rotten garbage, the mirror isn't badly affected by reflecting the garbage. But he can only protect you to the point allowed by the law of what? Right, the law of cause and effect. He can't violate the law of cause and effect. The guardian angel can't actually shoulder your burdens. He can guide you. He can advise you, but he can't lift your karma. For that, we need a master with us. Even the disincarnated ones, masters, that try to help us from earth, they can only guide you. They can't lift your karma. You have to be on the same level to help lift people's karma.
What about the ones that, if you're going to be in an accident and somehow something comes in, like an angel, guardian angel, is that interfering with your karma?
Absolutely. He wouldn't do it if it was. He's incapable of interfering with your karma, which means you have the karma to be protected. Maybe you've got the karma to have the accident, but you've done some good too, so now you have the karma to be protected from that. And by gaining a certain degree, that's why we give the four-sided pyramid first, by gaining a certain degree of mastery over these elements, enables us to use these three states of ether, you know what they are, in the three-sided pyramid. Again, it's constructed from a three-sided triangle, or a three-sided, three-pointed star, extended to the higher dimensions. So the four-sided pyramid, as you saw last night, is much bigger than the three-sided pyramid. We've talked about, Aki said, done quite a good job talking about the characteristics of the three-sided pyramid, what each side represents. But it takes a lot of practice with these symbols. And your practice is accelerated and strengthened by doing it the same time every day in the same location. That just builds an ally elemental that helps you. So, I mean, it's okay to go meditate wherever you want, but if you do it in the same place, the same time every day, it just becomes really powerful. So, as we say, the most important thing, and the most representative thing that we're getting these teachings is that we're applying these in our life, and we're being making a better help to ourselves and those around us. That's the biggest touchstone of you're having success in these teachings. And there really isn't any other way, a better way to say that. And if you look back on your life, look back 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you should be able, if you're making progress here, you should be able to see the real difference between you. I didn't care much for people before, but now I'm starting to really love them. I really feel good when I try to help someone rather than helping myself.